Dinosaurs to the rescue, from our series Learning to Thrive with Dyslexia or ADHD. I will always remember the first autistic child I helped with literacy. He was in a class in special needs school full of 11-year-olds in his own world, tearing up bits of plastic with his hands in the back of the class and carefully protecting the bits on the table. He was calm in his obsession. I watched, and after a while I asked him if it was a dinosaur he was making there, and he just nodded at me. Then I asked him why his hands were around it, and he gave me one of those looks that means that you really should know the answer to this, but I'll be polite and tell you the answer. And so he just pointed at the open window and the incoming breeze. I demonstrated with my hands how to get him to stand up on the windowsill, that's the dinosaur, and then on the grass bank outside. I didn't realize he didn't have many words. I asked him about the size and the color of the dinosaur, keeping him focused on the picture. I then showed him on a post-it the word T-Rex written on it, which I held up in his eye line between him and where he was looking. Whoops, I made a mistake there, because it was actually a brontosaurus, not a tyrannosaurus. But anyway, bless him, he spelt, to my amazement, brontosaurus. I could hardly believe what I was hearing. He then spelt it in reverse order for me. Before I started, I had no idea that dinosaurs was his specialist subject. And the teacher was out of class that day, and if she'd been there, she'd have said avoid dinosaurs at all costs. But I like going into people's obsessions with them because that's where they learn the easiest. At the age of 11, he'd previously hadn't spelt any words in his class for the last 6 months since he'd been there. I'd given him an important how-to, and from then on he saw all his words on the side of a dinosaur, staying relaxed and with little effort. This story was originally published in my book, Bridges to Success.